Hey everybody, welcome. This is part 2 of a 3-part tutorial on how you can manage your privacy settings on Facebook. In part 1, I showed you how you can get to this privacy settings page by clicking on the privacy settings tab here. I also showed you how you can control your default privacy and the first two categories that are listed on this page. In this tutorial, I'm going to cover the last 3 categories listed on this page. So let's get started. The first category that I'm going to cover is ads, apps, and websites. You can click on edit settings. The first two settings are concerned with apps, and since we aren't using any apps, I'm going to ignore this right now. The third setting is instant personalization. So when you go to a website like CNN and you're logged into Facebook, can CNN obtain your Facebook account information automatically? If you don't want this to happen, click on Edit Settings, close this, and you can just uncheck this box, say Confirm. So none of these third-party websites can obtain your Facebook information automatically. I go back. Public search. If I don't want anyone on the internet to find my Facebook profile, I can disable this. So I'm going to disable it, say confirm. Back to apps. No one can find my Facebook profile through a search engine. Ads. If you're someone who's really bothered by ads, I suggest that you disable ads completely. There are two kinds of ads. I think this is just a clever strategy by Facebook to allow some kind of ads. My suggestion is that if you don't like ads, you can disable both of them. So I clicked on the first one. It shows only my friends. I can say no one and save changes. I can do the same thing with the second one. I can say no one and save changes. All right. So there's no way to go back. So I'm going to click on privacy settings again. Go back to ads, apps, and websites. So I showed you the ones for ads just now. So I'm going to go back to privacy. The next category is limit the audience for past posts. If you're a new member on Facebook, you don't really need to be concerned with this option. So I'm going to skip it. The last one is kind of interesting. Block people and apps. Let's click on manage blocking. So since you aren't using any apps, it's good to know that you can block people on Facebook who tend to bother you. I'm not sure if you've had any experience or heard about this, but certain people have complained of people just imposing on them. So you could just add these people to the block list by just typing their name and clicking on block or the email address. Another problem people experience is that they get a lot of app invites from their friends. So you could just type in the name of a friend or a Facebook user who's sending you a lot of app invites, and this should put an end to it. The same thing goes for event invites. So back to privacy. So this was a simple tutorial on how you can manage the privacy settings page. And in the next tutorial, I'm going to cover how you can make lists and set custom privacy settings on Facebook.